Okay everyone, welcome and thank you very much for joining me in this video. My name is Mike and this is IPO Market Watch. I do not cover just IPOs in case you are new to this channel. I also cover stocks already trading on the stock market, IPOs, SPACs, everything, the entire stock market, right? So this channel is about the entire stock market. Before I continue any further, if you want to join a trading community that's going to help you a lot, in my opinion, you might want to join Bull Market Watch. The link will be in the comment section below or at the bottom of your screen, patreon.com/Bull Market Watch, a trading community where you can interact with other traders. There's a bunch of tools for you to use on your own, like quant data, dark pool, the latest insider buying, what's going on in the options world, everything, golden sweeps, everything. If you know any about that stuff, if you don't, that's okay. You'll have access to what I buy and sell live and a bunch of other things. In this video, guys, I'm going to talk to you about intuitive machines. I'm going to talk to you about ticker symbol LUNR. The last time I talked about it, you will be very surprised to see what has happened from the last video, which was not long ago, and right now. And I also have some news on intuitive machines, right? We have something very important that's going to take place tomorrow live. It will be streamed live on NASA's website, so you might want to know about that in case you're interested in LUNR stock. So I would assume that you are if you clicked on this video.
Oh, what the heck is going on? The stock price is plummeting. Are you gonna get control of the message, or do I have to send in someone who understands the media? Get out of here, moron! Hey!
Excuse me, Mr. Dwight.
All right, let's get to this. This is the thumbnail of my last video that I made on intuitive machines, and it said $2.50 going to the moon. The screenshot of that video, as you can see, here I am. Here's the stock. It was trading at $2.53. And today, guys, the stock is at $3.05 as I'm doing the video right now, as I'm recording the video right now in pre-market hours, right? And today is January 30th, 2024. I always forget what the date is. It's January 30th, 2024, guys. Pre-market hours. It's trading at $3.05. Obviously, it should go higher, but that's okay if it falls. There's no problem whatsoever if it does fall. There's no problem. I would actually enjoy that. Meaning that I would like to buy more shares. All right, so that's that. Very bullish on that. Let's get to the news now. So NASA is going to discuss science. It's going to talk about the first intuitive machines Artemis moon flight, right? And this, guys, is going to take place, as we can see here, at 3:30 p.m. right? 3:30 p.m. Eastern, Wednesday, January 31st, and it will be live on this link. So if you go to www.nasa.gov/NASA-TV, you will be able to watch this live tomorrow. I think it's very important. They're going to talk about the LUNR intuitive machines mission. They're going to talk about the stock LUNR, right? They're not going to talk about specifically, invest in LUNR, but you get what I mean. So this is very important, very awesome, and I'm very excited about that. So the countdown begins, guys, and February is coming up. Intuitive Machines, the United States. Intuitive Machines obviously being a private company in the United States. It's on the verge of a historic moment in space exploration. The mission scheduled for February 10th, guys, keep that in mind. February 10th represents the first American-led effort to reach the moon's surface since Apollo 17 mission in 1972. According to Michael Lucas, the lead investor in LUNR, this is a moment that will redefine our engagement with space, transforming it from a distant, government-exclusive realm to a vibrant, accessible, highly profitable frontier. It's a new chapter where space is not just a frontier for exploration, but fertile ground for innovative and forward-thinking investment. Okay, so far, we know that tomorrow we have that live stream on NASA's TV, which I think is very important if you're invested in LUNR to tune in and see what they have to say. We know that February 10th is going to be a historic moment. It may or may not launch exactly on February 10th, but that's when the window opens. The risks would be, so let me get to the risk real quick, would be weather delays, right? That's one. Rocket failure, although with the rocket failure, I mentioned that on purpose because I don't expect the rocket to have any problems because intuitive machine spacecraft will be launched by SpaceX, right? Using the SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket, which has been very proven, and I think all of you know that. So as far as the launch is concerned, once it does take off, it should be fine. The whole issue will be once the lunar spacecraft detaches from the Falcon 9 in space, will it reach the moon and will it land safely as it's supposed to land, right? That's the whole thing. Once it does that and everything's fine and it actually lands and everything's good, I definitely expect the stock to go way, way, way higher. Maybe by February 10th, it will be even higher than what it is right now. Like I said, pre-market analysis is at $3.05. I think it would be higher by February 10th, but even more, obviously, if it lands on the moon, guys. The other interesting part that you might want to know about, and don't be scared now that the title says short interest in Intuitive Machines grows by 56.6%. If you're reading that because this article came out yesterday, I wouldn't be alarmed by that, because this is what's going on, guys. Intuitive Machines saw significant growth in short interest during the month of January 2024, and it was about the short interest totaling about 1.1 million shares, where back on December of 2023 it was about 702,000 shares. But guys, currently, even with that 1.1 million shares, it is just 5.8% of the company's shares that are sold short. I think that's pretty low, right? And it may have had to do with the fact that in January, Intuitive Machines had a 9.4 million public offering. That's another risk if they do another one again. And maybe they were expecting that, and that's what happened. So now that I got all that out of the way, let me share something with you. I like to look at photos sometimes of companies, any company trading on the stock market, and whatever photos they have of their company, their products, their offices, website, whatever. And sometimes I just like to look at it and see if I can find something funny in their photos. I know it sounds weird, but when you're spending a lot of time investing in researching stocks, I don't know, just maybe you do that. I don't know. Let me share some photos with you guys of Intuitive Machines. If you go to Intuitive Machines website, you will see one part of their website has this image. I don't know why. I just found that funny. That so it's supposedly in their control center, and you see all these people in there. And if you look at all of them, no one's wearing a mask. She's not. He's not. He's not. He's not. He's not. And then you look at this guy, and he's like, "Screw you guys! I'm wearing a mask." All right, guys. I would love to read your comments in the comment section below. What you think about ticker symbol LUNR? What do you think about Intuitive Machines? Do you think that this is a stock that could go even higher? Remember last year, and I'm not saying it's going to repeat that. I highly doubt that it would repeat it, but last year this stock went from $8 to over 140 US dollars within 5 trading sessions, which was insane. This is a stock that I'm talking about. So would it go that high again? I doubt it, but I think that if the mission goes well, I think it will go much higher. It's actually a low floater too. It's got about 19 million shares, I think, around there, free float, so it's not so bad. All right, take care, everyone.